Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Taste of Taylor. Today is Monday, which means we are in studio with a special guest. This special guest just happened to push me out of her vagina. It's my mom. Hey girl, hey, Mamala.
Hey girl, hey.
I told you I wouldn't embarrass you.
You always do.
Okay, Mom, you're on because this is the Monday after Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like a family affair.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
And you actually, so we did not get to spend Thanksgiving together. We're working in a time continuum right now.
Okay.
So I did not get to be with you on actual Thanksgiving.
Correct.
But you and Annie, Teddy's mom, came out to California for our Friendsgiving.
Yes.
So Stassi's throwing a Friendsgiving. I talked about it with Stassi last week on the podcast, so everybody knows that she was doing this. But we decided it would be really fun if you guys came out for it.
Well, we're so excited to be here.
I know. We're so excited to have you.
fun.
I know.
Can't believe it. I have missed you so much.
I know.
I'm just happy to see you.
How long has it been since I've seen you?
I think since the summer.
No way.
I think
Yes way, because I didn't get Botox before I came out here, and I was
Right.
freaking out.
That's right.
And it's because I didn't. So I didn't see you guys. I haven't seen you guys since the end of July.
Oh, it's been painful.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I have you here. It's a Thanksgiving themed Taste of Taylor, and we have so much to talk about. So we did a Nuts or Not on Taste of Taylor on Patreon. So just in case you're new here, or in case you were listening every single day and now you can't find the rest of the episodes, that's because they are on Patreon only. So every Monday, we have an episode for everybody. So it is free. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can listen to it. Of course, there's commercials. But if you join Patreon, you can get Monday's episodes commercial free. And you get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday episodes also commercial free. But yeah, Tuesday through Friday is on Patreon only, patreon.com/Taste of Taylor. Speaking of which, Mom, so I did this with Dr. Wider, Nuts or Not on the show, but if you don't subscribe to Patreon, you didn't hear this. Also, I really want to get a hot take from you, because as I was talking about it with Wider, I kept like giving my 2 cents. And I was talking a lot about like referring you and Dad in the way that like you parented me as a teenager.
Yes.
So I really want to get into the nitty gritty of it with you.
Let's do it. It's why you're alive today.
Okay. We'll get to it. But I will say you are behind on the Patreon, aren't you?
I have not been able. I got a new credit card.
Yeah.
I lost my old one.
Yeah.
And they shut my Patreon off because of
Yeah. Your
my
credit card. Yeah.
wasn't working.
Right.
And I cannot figure out how to get myself set back up again.
I just want to be clear for anybody who is not a Patreon subscriber. This is not a Patreon problem. This is a Babette Strecker problem.
I'm old.
Mom.
Technology throws me. I am old. I can't figure it out.
I will say whenever an account pops up and it's like log in, I say, I'll just throw my computer out the window. I like log in. I can't log in because you want to know what that requires? My password. Do you think I know my password?
I don't know any of my passwords.
Oh my
I forget
God.
them.
So
If they would just let you have one password and use it for everything.
well, you can.
No, because they make you put in some need numbers, some need symbols, some. It's so complicated.
I know.
It
Listen.
makes my brain explode.
I make fun of you, but Tay is literally like, she's the geek squad. Like, she is the genius
she's
bar
so-
at Apple.
yeah.
I live with Apple's genius bar.
Well, you're
so
so
it's
lucky.
easy for me to make fun
Yeah.
when I have somebody there to fix it all the time. Like,
have
Tay's
nobody.
parents call her when they have TV problems. Whenever
Yeah.
she comes home with you guys, you're like, fix this, fix that. And I make fun of all of you. But the truth of the matter is, I think I might be worse than every single one of you because because I have her around to do it. So she's rendering me incompetent, which is her plan, because then she can control me. But it's getting to a place where the other day we were doing something. Like, listen, Teddy is pregnant beyond belief, and we're living out in LA. It's crazy. Other pregnant women could never, quite frankly, move across the country,
I know.
work like in a crazy capacity. You guys
this
have
is
no
hard.
idea how long our days are. It is like there was a day that we were working on something, and we were like all day long, like working on our feet. And then we got to go home for like a half an hour, which was almost like detrimental because it was like, I can't even walk in here, changed our clothes. And then we were driving to this next thing we had to go to. And I was so tired, I thought I was going to throw up. Do you know that feeling?
Yes.
And she's like, I'm
pregnant. She
pregnant.
must be so exhausted.
So she's a trooper.
Yeah.
But yeah, she the other day I was asking her something. She said, do you know how many questions you ask me in a day? I said, probably 86. She's like,
You are like your father.
she's like, yeah. She's like,
that to me.
I'm like, is it annoying? And she's like, I mean, it's a lot, but also like she has the self-awareness to know that she likes to be the one that knows it all.
Yeah.
And so like when I know something, like she'll be like, okay, I don't mean to get us sad, but it's just the first thing I thought of. She was like, did you hear about Diane Keaton?
I know.
I'm so sad. I can't even talk about
I
it.
love her.
And I was like, I haven't been this sad about a celebrity passing away since Prince, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Diane Keaton's
oh,
a big one.
oh.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, so she was like, did you hear about it? And I was like, Diane Keaton. And she was like, how did you know that? And I was like, because I look at the news sometimes. And she was like, I hate when you know things before me. So
She really say that?
This is her fault,
Yeah.
but I'm a full dependent. Like Claudia, girl with no job. Claudia, when we took our first trip together, like as like a friend group to Turks and Caicos, Claudia was like, oh, I didn't realize that you were my husband, Ben. Like you are a dependent person. You forget your passport.
Yeah.
You don't know your passwords.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean.
Dad's like that.
And you know what is so, okay. So Teddy's brother stayed with his wife, Lisa, Josh and Lisa, shout out.
Love them.
The best.
Love them.
And they stayed with you and Dad at our house outside of Boston over the summer because your house really, it's the best time of year, is the summer. And so they came with their kids, their 3 kids.
Their kids were so adorable.
Hunter, Jakey, and Reese Peace.
They were so great. All of them.
All of them. Amazing.
We fell in love. Betsy fell in love with them.
Bootses? Bootses doesn't like anybody.
She doesn't.
That's my
She
aunt.
loved
yes.
them.
Yes.
Loved them.
So same. So you guys called them to rave about them. The second we hung with you, they called to rave about you. It was like a love fest. It was very sweet. Like it is not lost on me. If you guys know me, if you know, you know, I do not take my good in-laws for granted. Because a bitch knows another tale.
You are so blessed this time around. It makes
Especially
up
like
for
Thanksgiving.
everything.
And this is actually going to like, this conversation is going to play a part in our next conversation. But like, I want to be clear, like, I don't mean to brag, but like, I know that I am very lucky to have in-laws that I love. Not only I love, my family loves. Everybody gets along.
These are people you would choose
As friends.
as friends.
Yeah, they're the best.
They're the best.
So Josh and Lisa called us and they were like just raving about you and Dad. And they're just so cute. And I feel like Josh and Lisa are kind of like you and Dad too. Like they just remind me of you guys. Anyway, and then Josh was like, you know what though? I have to say I never realized about Babsy was that she is like a boss bitch. He's like, she runs the office. She drives the boat. She mans the grill.
Oh, yeah.
She's kick-ass.
Oh yeah, Babsy's does it all.
I know, but
your
you're just so cute, like a little baby doll. And so I don't think people understand that, like, you also do shit. Like, I think too, sometimes you can look at like a woman who spent a lot of her career being a stay-at-home mom, raising the kids, being a stay-at-home mom. And it's okay, even my first marriage to husband, he was a breadwinner, but he also ran the finances.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of like heteronormative relationships is like, whoever is the breadwinner. And you know what? Even heterosexual relationships, maybe. I mean, I've only been in one, so I can't really speak to it. But like, I'm the breadwinner technically, but Tay runs the finances. I think that's a very good, strong family dynamic because if you're the one making the money and you're controlling the money, that throws things off. But I also understand why the breadwinner, it might make sense for them to be like the main money manager.
Right.
Which in my case, it was with husband. But I started to realize like, I don't know what's going on. I don't have any grasp on anything. That like, if you're married to the wrong person, that could be a very dangerous dynamic.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think it's just shocking though that like maybe a lot of like stay-at-home moms aren't the ones running the finances.
I don't know, but it's so well. My dad was the breadwinner, and he paid all the bills.
There you go. I think that that's actually a very normal dynamic, but I think that you and Dad have cracked the code. Dad doesn't even know how much money he has.
He doesn't want to know. That's the difference.
You know who's the same?
No.
Stassi. She literally doesn't know how much money they have.
She does not
I don't
want
know if we can keep this in.
She does not want to know.
No, she's like, I don't want to know. La 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 la.
That's Dad.
It's
It
crazy.
makes him nervous.
Yep.
He used to pay the bills. He said, you got to take this over. I just don't like this. So I started doing it, and I did it for like 15, 20 years, and I got sick of it. And I said, it's time for you to do it again. Like you do it, because he's always worried about money. I said, well, then you do it. but he refused to take it back.
I think it's good. I know it's annoying, but I think it's good.
Yeah.
Teddy runs our finances, which is kind of crazy because she got herself into some serious credit card debt. But I trust her now. She's good. She's on the up and up. Although I do always say to her though, I'm like, how about we just like sit down at the end of the month and like, let's go over it together so that I am like still in the loop too. Because I do have like psycho control things when it comes to money. So, but I do think that, well, anyway, the point is the net is Josh and Lisa were very impressed at like how much of a boss you are. The driving the boat's also very cool.
Well, Dad works a lot.
He does.
So I kind of do everything else. There are other reasons. I man the grill because Dad burns everything on the grill.
Do you think he does it on purpose so he doesn't have to do anything?
I wonder. He gets busy talking to people and then he just loses track. People come over for dinner and they basically eat a charcoal briquette because he burns everything.
I will say
I can't
this.
let him do it. I would love for him to do it, but I can't.
I will say this. There's two types of people in this world, hosts and not hosts. Dad, not a host.
No.
You, a natural host. I can go through the motions of hosting, but I'm a big old, I'm a freak. You saw me that Thanksgiving I hosted. Was I okay? Was I okay?
You were very nervous about
but like
the food.
I'm also like I'm an angry host.
But you've
like,
never done it either.
It doesn't
You
matter.
never cooked Thanksgiving.
No. I'm telling you right now because
putting
I've watched
that
you
out.
host seamlessly. I've watched my other in-laws, Ashley and Ben, who I'm obsessed with. They are both equally good hosts.
Yeah.
Ben's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And so is
Yeah.
Ashley. And they make it seem like it ain't no thing.
Yeah.
It's so easy breezy. Whenever they come over to my house, Ben's always like, and he means it from a place of love. He's always like, it's okay, relax, come hang. Like I'm always in the kitchen, like cleaning.
I don't do that though.
And like,
I
no,
don't go
but
hang.
yes,
No,
you do. No, you have
think?
a very calm hosting approach. I have a not
surprised.
shockingly chaotic energy when I host.
I'm surprised you would say that about me because I don't think that. I think I'm just rushing around doing stuff the whole time.
No, you are seamless. If you then you must be a duck. Your like legs are going crazy under the water, but you are like calm, cool, collected.
Well, that's good to know that it's not
I'm
that
a bull in a
obvious.
china closet. I mean, I had a field hockey coach in high school that called me, I was the bull in the china closet. And that is the energy I carrieth with me forever. When did I start becoming so chaotic? For real.
You've always been chaotic, I guess.
No, I'm curious. Well, because like
I'm trying to think. Like,
we've been
in
hanging-
what way? Like, what do you mean?
my energy is just like,
You've
do you
always
think I
been
make
high-
everybody nervous?
No, you've always been high energy. But you're delightful. You're like an entertainer.
Thank you. I think I'm
It's
funny
good
chaotic.
energy. It's good energy.
But chaotic is still chaotic. Like oh my God, I can't really talk about it, but I recently had an interaction with a pretty much a stranger and I was so strange and I can't go into the details, but someday I feel like maybe we will all be privy to them if you catch my drift.
Okay.
And I don't know, who knows what's going to end up being shown,
Yeah.
but if it is shown in its 2.5 minute totality, I'm not okay. But I could tell he was having fun, but also he was like, are you okay? And then I sat down to say, and I was like, I just was so weird. And she was like, what is wrong with you?
You are weird.
I just say it all. It's just like a word
Yeah,
vomit.
but it's entertaining and it's fun. And that's the difference between you and Dad. I've told Dad this before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, you're like, he's like, well, Tay talks a lot. And I said, but she's funny. Like, it's different.
Right.
Like, you get on the subject of medicine or something, and then it's like blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he does suffer from the blah, blah, blahs. Big time.
Big time.
Okay. So where to begin? Thanksgiving. I want to start here. Okay. So Dr. Wider was on Taste of Taylor.
I heard 5 minutes of it, and then my app shut off because I'm not a member anymore.
Yeah, Mom just goes like this to me. She goes,
Must
I
expect.
listened to the purple one. That's the podcast app.
Well,
Yeah.
it gives you 5 minutes, and at the most exciting part of what you say, it shuts off.
Hello, that's called marketing. That's by design.
I know that's why you do it, but it's been so frustrating. I've been putting up with this now for about 3 months since I lost my credit card.
Oh my God, don't worry. You're here and
I know.
and my wife will fix it for
It's
you.
another reason I was looking forward to
Coming
out
is
here.
so that you can get access to your Patreon again.
Yes.
Okay. So, also for anybody asking, yes, I make my mom pay for her Patreon. Stop being stupid about it.
Yeah,
I really
think
no.
like,
I honestly should give you a
from
free
now
subscription.
on, I need it for free because I lose my American Express card about once every
No,
3 or
just so
4
you know,
months.
Patreon just did a feature where we can like give people like guest accounts, but it used to like not even be. You couldn't even do it. So we'll just give you one of those.
Okay, good.
Okay, you
'Cause
deserve
I
it.
lose my credit card
Honestly,
too
it's
much.
disgusting that I make my mom pay for Patreon. That's
I agree.
disgusting. No, that's
I
rude.
agree.
And also, you come on here and I don't pay you.
I birthed you like you were like the way you are partly because of me. You wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
No, like literally, you get the vaginal discount.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
I deserve it.
You're welcome.
I like the way you
You get the
named it.
thanks for pushing me out your Vava discount.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I feel like we should probably start paying you to come on here, but we can discuss that later.
No, I don't need to be paid.
I don't know though. You
No.
are a star, and the audience begs for you.
This is fun for me. You don't have to pay, but just give me a free.
I got you.
Yeah.
Would you call me cheap?
No.
You're like, not to your face. Wait.
You're not cheap.
Well, because I'm just like thinking, like, I've made you pay for Patreon. I have my sister pay for Patreon. Does Boots' my aunt pay for Patreon?
Yes.
Like, all my family pays for Patreon. Also, Stassi one time, do you know how generous Stassi is? She's like the most generous
you've
person
told me
in
that.
the world. She's so wonderful. Generous not just with money, time, resources. She's just wonderful. And I remember when I was, and this is when I was a rich person, okay, when I was married to a husband, which makes it completely inexcusable.
What did you do?
So Stassi was over my mansion apartment in Tribeca, and she came over. And so Stassi like has crazy wardrobe because she's been on TV since she was in her 20s. And so like I would go visit her, and she'd be like, "Oh, do you want this or this or this?" And I was like, "Oh, like sure, I'll take that, whatever." Anyway, so she came over and she was like in my closet that looked like a fucking room.
I know,
Remember that
your
place?
Oh, it was amazing, that closet.
And granted, that was his money. It felt like that. And my money was my money from Sirius, and they paid me in hay pennies. So I had like a poor girl's mentality while living like a rich kept wife.
Yeah.
It was strange. Anyway, so she came over and she was like, I had these pair of like Chanel pumps that were just slightly too small for me. And her foot's slightly smaller than mine. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm obsessed with them." And I bought them secondhand, which also means they weren't like that expensive. And I was like, "Okay, you can buy them off of me." Isn't that disgusting?
You're so embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassing.
You should have just did you finally give them to her?
No, I think I made her buy them. Ask her at Thanksgiving. Ask her at
too
Thanksgiving.
embarrassed to
No,
ask
oh my
her.
God, actually don't. Wait, I'm
No,
trying to think of this.
no, I'm too
Actually, you know what?
embarrassed.
No, do. No, do.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it up if you don't. No. I will bring it up.
All right.
And then she will tell you the truth. And then you know what? It's the karmic karma I deserve
embarrassing.
is for her to call me out. Isn't that embarrassing?
Yeah.
That's cheap and gross.
Yeah.
How did you raise this person?
I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
Probably
So
Dad.
it was Dad's fault. Got it.
No,
Understood.
he's not cheap.
Okay, so you're here for Friendsgiving. When was the last time you were in LA?
Oh my gosh. Well, I was in Big Bear
Seeing Uncle Bo.
last summer.
Yep.
And then maybe, or 2 summers ago. Remember Zach got that award? So we were in San Diego, and then we went to Big Bear. So I think that was 2 years. That was the year he graduated from medical school, I think.
Yeah. And what do you think of LA?
I like LA. I don't think I'd want to live here,
Yeah.
but I like LA.
I do too. I like to visit. I like to visit for extended periods of time. I like working out here, but I don't know that I could ever live here. And I don't really know why.
The people are different from the East Coast people.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different vibe. It's kind of earthy and exercisey, and I'm not really earthy, and I don't like to exercise.
I'm with you. That's what it is. I don't like the earth and I hate doing nice things for my body.
I'm just not very woo-woo.
Yeah, I don't want to
Kind
hike.
of woo-woo.
I don't want to
Me
hike.
either.
And I don't want to be vegan.
Me either. So, no. I just don't think I'd fit in here.
So we're doing Friendsgiving.
Yes.
Okay, and that's why you and Annie are here.
Yep.
You're wearing Oscar de la Renta.
Yes, I am.
I told you, I was like, Mom, this isn't prom.
Well, it's not like prom-like. It's like a summer dress. It's really cute.
What was my reaction when you told me that you were wearing Oscar de la Renta? I was like, Mom, that's too fancy. This isn't a red carpet.
I don't think you... Did you say that?
I did initially, and then you said to me, don't worry.
If it's pretty simple.
You
It's
said
like
it's actually like more of like a day dress.
Yeah, you
Yes.
saw it.
I just
It's
saw
a
it.
day dress.
It's a adorable.
It's adorable.
It is giving Easter, but I like it.
And
also we're in California.
That's why I thought it would be appropriate.
But just so you know, last week on the podcast, Stassi, she's very bossy, as you know. I told her you were wearing Oscar de la Renta and I didn't know what it looked like. Because it's Oscar, I think she's like, I don't care. Like, she's like, it's going to be great. But for the rest of us, she said she can't control the moms, but she can control the rest of us. And so we are all instructed to wear browns and creams and olives and
fall colors.
But it's okay. Because
mine are summer colors, spring colors.
It's okay. You're going to look adorable. But
it was so cute. I couldn't resist.
No. It's so cute. And honestly, the fact, like, she just wants people to, like, step up their bussies, you know?
Yeah.
So, and Oscar is a bussy for sure.
It's a step-up dress. Wait till you see it on.
It is.
It's so cute.
And I mean, I haven't seen it on, but
it looks so cute.
It already looks fantastic.
You can borrow it.
Are you, like, excited for Friendsgiving? Are you nervous for Friendsgiving?
I'm so excited for it. I love being here with you and Teddy and Annie. I love Annie so much. It's going to be fun.
Everybody's been like, so wait, are your moms like close? Because you're mother-in-laws, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, they are like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like when they come visit us, it's like they sleep on like opposite couches, but it's almost like toe to toe.
If we weren't like related through marriage, we'd be friends.
Oh, I love that.
I love Annie. She's great.
Okay.
Her whole family's great.
They really
amazing. Like we hit the lottery this time around.
With that being said, in-laws, something that happens around the holidays, I'm sure everybody's feeling it right now. They probably are coming off of a fight from Thanksgiving, potentially. They're probably gearing up for fights around Christmas, Hanukkah, the holidays.
We don't do that over the holidays. We don't fight.
We don't fight. You and Dad are actually very good. I have to give credit where credit's due. Okay, so first off, when we found out we were coming out here, myself and Tay, we actually thought, well, we might be back for Thanksgiving on the East Coast. That was like a realistic goal.
Yeah.
And then it was starting to look like, wait, you might actually not be able to go back for Thanksgiving. Can you guys stay until like early December? And that Tay was like having a mental fucking breakdown. She was like, this is a family time. And I'm like, we fucking see your family every Sunday. You're being insane. Like, we have to be out there for work. And you know me with work. If you put the W word in front of anything, I'm like, all bets are off. Work is work. I need to put work first. Like, I have a very good work ethic.
That's like Dad too.
And I've been working and you know, and maybe because Dad was a doctor, like Dad's been on call. I've watched Dad work weekends. We couldn't go away because Dad was on call.
Yeah.
I think like also like I watched Dad get up in the middle of the night. So I think like because Dad's a doctor, like maybe I picked it up. One good thing from Dad.
You have a good attitude about work.
Well, I remember when I first started working in radio at Sirius, first of all, I now know in retrospect that it's my opinion. I'm alleging in my opinion that my boss at the time, she made me work Christmas because she was butthurt that I was on the air and she wasn't, even though she had a choice to either stay on the air or to be a manager of Cosmo Magazine radio. And she picked power over talent, the role of talent. And then when she got the power, I think that she was like, it was like grass is always greener. She missed the talent side. She ended up giving herself a radio show. Don't even get me started. And then when she would air check me, I'd be like, you should really go air check yourself. So that was a disaster. I will say it's very hard for somebody in a managerial position to move into like the talent position.
They shouldn't allow it, really.
They shouldn't, but I will say somebody who's a great example of it is actually Andy Cohen. Because he was like a producer, an EP, but also an EP. It is slightly different. And also there's exceptions to every rule. And I think Andy Cohen like kind of is that exception. Yeah. But like, how do I say this? Okay. I'm just going to say this. So like we're living in a time now where a lot of talent opens media companies. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking actors have their own production companies. I'm talking podcasters open their own podcast companies. I want to give a shout out to Michael Bostic. He's the Dear Media. He's like he's the man. Yeah. He's the big boss. And him and his wife have a podcast together. And it's great. But they're very great bosses. Like they see that like when we thrive, like a win for us is a win for them. They get that. I can't say that for every like similar company that's out there.
Right.
I'm also not talking about Alex Cooper. I want to be very clear on that. I fucking love Alex. She is a real one. But now you can start to whittle down maybe who I'm talking about. But there's one person in particular I'm thinking about who, in my opinion, definitely like, I'm not going to say their gender. I'm just going to say they are, I think that they want the power of owning a media company, but they also need to be top dog. And so when any of their talent is potentially doing better than them, they get their nose out of joint. And I
have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay, great. But you don't know podcasting as well as this audience. No. But anyway, and I'm thinking actually very specifically about another media place. And I'm just going to end it there, okay?
Good idea.
Before I burn every friggin' bridge I've ever made. But it's admirable when you can do it, but not everybody can. And so in this case, my boss at Sirius, it was very like she wasn't good at separating.
Right.
And
I
anyway,
remember that.
The moral of the story is I remember it was like my first year working there and I was hungry as hell. And I asked for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I think the day after off. And she was like,
I remember what she said. How many years ago was that? Like
a
20
lot.
years ago. She said, you get the fame, I get the days.
You get the fame, I get the days. First of all, people were calling Sirius Cyrus back then.
There was no
What
fame.
fame? What fame? And also, I think you think with fame, there's money. Also not the case at Sirius. And so she was like, no, this is radio. You have to be in the office day after Christmas. So I remember I flew out there. I was with you guys Christmas Eve, spent Christmas Day with you guys. And then I had to go to Logan Airport and friggin' fly back. I was crying. I was dating Wesman at the time. So I at least got to go back to his great apartment. He was in Florida with his family because they always spend like 2 weeks, like the rest of friggin' New York, in Florida with family.
Right.
And I had to go home alone.
So sad.
And it was Christmas Day and I was crying.
sad.
The airports were empty. And I went home. I cried myself to sleep. I got up at like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to the office the next day. Empty. No one working. So
you did work though?
I did.
Nobody else was working.
It must have been me and my producer at the time, but it was like, it was such a fucking joke.
Oh, that's awful.
Anyway, and that's when I was like, oh, she did this because she could.
Yeah.
This is not necessary.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Move on, Taylor. Right? Totally. Okay. So with that being said,
You're like me. You do not forget.
The way I just recently had this conversation with somebody. I was like,
so
listen,
bad too. You got that gene.
when
from me.
I'm mad, I go from 0 to 60. And also I say things that are vicious that sometimes I don't even mean. Okay. Yeah. I'm a crazy person. But then if I have a real conversation and somebody like owns their part of it, they can say sorry. I can say sorry. I can own my shit.
Yeah.
The thing about me though is if you ever made me mad, even if for good now, if I tell the story about when you made me mad, I will get mad again.
There. And
in the moment I will be mad. And then when I'm done telling the story, I will be fine again.
I'm like that too.
So that's what just happened. But I'm also still mad at this person that I was just talking about. So, but work ethic. So I feel like I do feel grateful for the work ethic. So we're going to come out here and basically Tay's like, we have to be home for Thanksgiving. Tay and I could not be more different with that. I am like, work is work, and Tay is like, family is king. Yeah. Like, family comes above all else, which I do think is important.
She has a great family, too.
Yeah, but so do I.
I know.
But we're just different. We're just different. We're just different. We just see things differently.
Well, it is different. Like, they're a family that they talk to each other, like, every day. Mm-hmm. I wasn't raised like that. We're not like that.
No.
So sometimes does that make you sad that we're not like that?
It does, but it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. Like that. I'm
but
just.
You don't even answer the phone when I call.
First of all, you don't even answer the phone when
know.
I call.
We're all really bad about it.
We're all bad with the phone. My siblings and I are all really bad. You know, we are
out of sight, out of mind. And when we're together, we're obsessed with each other.
Obsessed, but like, and we're always obsessed with each other when we're not with each other. But like, we're in our own zones.
Yes.
And actually, I have a lot of friendships that are like that. I'm like that with Stassi. I think that that's actually one of the strongest things about our friendship.
Yeah.
Is like when we're not together, it's fine. We love each other.
With all of my friends.
Yes, exactly. That's why Stassi didn't stay up till 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. When you see each other.
Dancing to Greatest Showman. Skinning my knee. Oh, no. I slid. Oh. There's video footage somewhere. I'll show it to you.
Recently?
At friends, like 2 nights ago. We did staycation together.
Oh my God.
I was like grabbing my vagina. I'm embarrassed.
What?
I really wish I really.
Why were you doing
I was just dancing sexy.
Oh, okay. Wait. Did you post that? I might have seen something.
I'm not posting any of that.
Okay.
So but I will show you privately when we're at Friendsgiving.
Okay, great.
Okay, so anyway, Tay was like annoyed that we weren't going back for Thanksgiving. I'm very much in a zone of like, she is pregnant. She's doing the Lord's work right now. Like miracles are happening inside of her bottles.
Yes.
So I called you guys so what we were going to do for Thanksgiving this year, it was actually going to be pretty epic. It was going to be Tay and her whole family. So her two sisters.
Really fun.
So her sister hosting and Ben and Ash, the best hosts ever.
Best.
And then
we did that last year or 2 years ago, and it was so much fun.
Yep. Josh and Lee were going to come with the kids from Philly, Tay's dad, Tay's mom. And then also it was going to be Tay's sister who's dating somebody overseas now. And
Zach
Lawrence,
was coming.
Oh, and so they were coming from England. This is a big thing because it's like Lawrence is brand new to the
We were gonna
family.
meet him.
My little brother's coming, which he never comes with his girlfriend, Paige and Steve. We're going to come
all
with little
coming.
girl with
I
Scarlett.
know,
It was
I
like,
know.
it was going to be pretty magical.
It was.
And then I was like, I have to work. And so I called you guys and I was like, it's looking like we might not be coming. So like, don't feel like you guys have to all schlep because I know it's expensive and all these things. And Tay was so mad at me. And you guys were totally fine. And initially Tay's family was like, what the rather further? Oh, Doyle rules. And then they were
You
like,
do have to work.
but then they were like, we get it.
It's really
You
important.
do have to work. This is so
Yeah.
important. It's just when Thanksgiving. Don't worry about it. So like
Right.
initially, but it's so funny because different families are very different about the holidays. And like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of the mind of like, it's just a day. But I know it's a day that's different because I cried when I had to go home on Christmas
Yeah.
Day. It just feels
I like
different.
to be together on the holidays.
does feel
Holidays
different.
make me sad.
I know.
if We're not together.
I know, but like also we're so much older now. You know,
Well-
you're the parents of adult children, and Paige has a baby now. So
know.
you know, and that's the thing too is your kids get older, and then they get in relationships, and then they have in-laws, and then they have their own kids, and then they want everybody to come to them.
You have to share once your kids get married. You have to. It's not fair to the other family. So
Right.
every other year, I hate it. I hate sharing, but you have to do it.
I know, but like
The other family hates to share when it's our turn.
I remember one of the first Thanksgivings ever away from you guys. I remember that I like went upstairs and cried because like it's also it feels weird not being with your family.
Yeah.
But also you kind of just get like used to it. But I know holidays are tricky, but I will say that like Tay and I are like not on an official schedule.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we ever are going to
Well,
commit
once you
to a
have
schedule.
baby,
I don't
once you
think we
have a
can.
baby, you're gonna probably.
I think schedules,
we're too far away.
you know, it's just too hard.
I know.
I think that actually now
If
that
we can just invite ourselves. To
you
be with you
come,
guys. This year, how sad is Christmas going to be? You're not going to be there. Paige and Steve aren't going to be there.
right?
We thought Zach was going to have to work because
Right.
he's a resident. He might not get the time off. But he texted me last week that he's got a whole week off.
Aw.
And we had made plans. We're going up to the Woodstock Inn. We're going to spend Christmas Eve
That's
and
so
Christmas
fun.
night because we thought, well, we'll go to him because he might just get like a little time off on
Right.
Christmas. So we'll go up and we'll do Christmas Eve and Christmas Day if he can get off. So that's what we're going to do.
That's
It'll be
great.
fun.
So
It'll be
see?
fun.
It's all
I'm
good.
excited. Dad has to have shoulder surgery.
Oh, we're not talking about that in the podcast.
No, okay, but the week before. So
That I'm.
it's going to be a very calm Christmas.
A very
I'm
calm
not
Christmas.
even putting up a tree.
I don't
What's
know.
the point?
I don't even know if we're gonna get a tree because we're out here working
I
for so
know.
long, and then Tay's gonna go back before me, hella pregnant. She
Yeah.
can't get a tree.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I
No.
know. That's sad.
I know.
I know.
It's going to be the worst Christmas.
Oh,
ever.
Mom, stop her.
No, it will be fun being with Zach.
Yes.
We might go on a sleigh ride like
Yes.
Christmas Eve. That'll be
Yes.
fun.
Let me ask, when you were married, did you have trouble with splitting? Like, well, I mean,
Yes.
you're still married, but like when I was younger and you guys were like newlyweds or like had like a new family, what was splitting like for you?
Okay, well, my mom and dad were in Florida,
Yes.
and we lived in Massachusetts, and Rich's mom was in Massachusetts, and my
Yes.
sister Betsy. So there were a couple years when my parents came up
Yeah.
to be with us, and I remember one year was a disaster. Mom and dad came up, my mom and dad came up, and Betsy and David had this huge like feast on Christmas Eve, I think it was. He got like a pig with an apple in its mouth.
That's
And they
cool.
cooked this really cool dinner, and Rich's mother insisted that we be with her that Christmas Eve. Because
Why?
I don't know why. We must have gone to my family the year before or something. But I said to Rich, this is special. Like, my parents are all the way up from Florida.
Right.
So.
Oh, she was like pulling the like, we're sticking to the schedule kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Why didn't she just fucking come with you?
She was just, it
A
was
pain.
difficult. So we went out. We went with her. And
You missed that?
I was so mad. I missed it. And we went out to a restaurant.
Oh,
Do you remember this
I know.
restaurant?
I know, because you hate this restaurant forever because I feel like you're like so triggered by it.
I don't even
The
think it's there.
99?
No, it was close. That was kind of close to what it was. Oh, what was it called? It was on Route 1,
Ugh.
north of Boston.
It was like, yeah,
Had
it's
a
like
big cow.
It's in Boston and it looks like some like weird like Texas barbecue
Yes,
place.
and it had
But
a
it's like a steakhouse.
Yes, and I forget the name of it. It had a big,
Like
huge
tacky,
cow.
yucky chain.
Yeah.
I can't
I
remember.
don't even know if it was a chain, but anyway, that's where we had Christmas Eve dinner. Just Rich and his mom and me.
Wait, I have a question. Was she invited to go to Betts's?
Yes, of course.
You are lying to me.
No, she
I would have smothered her. I would have drowned her at the ranch.
So mad.
I would
I
have
was-
lost my mind.
I kept saying to Dad, you know what? In retrospect, I should have gone. I should have gone with my family.
100%.
I should have let him spend it with her. But we were
Oh,
newly married.
I hate that shit. Pulling rank
yeah.
just because it's like, it's my year.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
We were pretty newly married. Though.
I will say the greatest part about, the only good thing about not liking your in-laws, I love my in-laws now. The only good thing about having bad in-laws though is you don't give a fuck. And when I was married before, I remember I did one Thanksgiving with you guys.
think you
I went
did.
back early for so first Thanksgiving I did with you guys.
They didn't
were,
celebrate Christmas, which was great.
which was a blessing. And they got all the Jewish holidays. So actually
Yeah.
everybody did win, but
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was the only holiday. And they live so close by. I had to see their dumb asses all the
the
time.
time.
So I was like, but
you
in the
went
very
back early
no,
once.
Nope.
Thanksgiving. I
In the
thought.
beginning,
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna my family Thanksgiving. We're gonna go because they live further away, and I didn't have time off of work because I was working in radio.
Yeah.
So I said, I am pulling rank. We are going to be with my family this Thanksgiving. So we went, and we get, but the consolidation, the negotiation, the compromise was to go back like that Friday and be with them all on Friday. And I walked into that dinner.
They were mean to you.
and no one looked at me.
They wouldn't
Nobody
talk to
spoke
you.
to me. I was being punished for taking him away for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But it was like, but you guys have been fighting with me. They fought with me the whole time I was home with you guys. I was crying, going back and forth.
Oh,
It was
I
a
remember.
nightmare. And anyway, I remember that I thought to myself, guess what you're not going to get? You just think you bullied me into getting me to give you Thanksgivings.
Never
I'm
again.
never giving you a
Never
Thanksgiving.
again.
And from then on out, I said, boo, you do you, husband. I will be at my parents' every Thanksgiving from here on out, and I do not care. I don't think I skipped a one.
Yeah.
I might have done one after that, and it was
I don't
like,
think
why are we fighting with the florist? Why?
That's right.
Why are we fighting with the caterers?
That's
it was
right.
so like toxic and deranged. I was like, I'm not doing this ever again.
She fought with the florist that brought the flowers.
Yep. So anyway,
I know. I remember it all.
so craziness. But yeah,
Those
I mean,
days
the
are
holidays can be
over.
really triggering. Really, really triggering. Okay. Well, you're
guys-
always invited to everything that we do.
Well, we'll just
And I know
show
that you
up.
want to go. Okay, so Dr. Ryan and I did this nuts or not. And basically, she is a family friend. Their kids just went off to, their eldest daughter just went off to college, and they miss her like crazy. They're like us, like
Yeah.
obsessed. Like they're like, oh, they just die for their kids. And so she met a new boyfriend at college. So they've been dating for what, 2 months?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's new
Yeah.
into freshman year. And so she called home and said, like, she's been talking about the boyfriend. She really likes him. And she's like, called home all excited. Guess what? We'll call him Joe. Joe's family invited me to come home with him for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go home with him for Thanksgiving.
No.
And her dad is like, flipping out. And he's like, absolutely not. And he's like, we miss her so much. I've been white knuckling it to get her home for Thanksgiving. And now she's going to go away. And so he's like, I'm telling her no. And the mom's like, I think that's a bad idea. I think that she's going to come home and like be furious with us. So anyway, so Dr. Ryder was like, is it nuts or not to tell your kids that they cannot go be with their new boyfriend? I said, listen, I know when you're a freshman in college, you're like 18, right?
Yeah.
Going on 19.
Yeah.
And you're a child basically,
Yeah.
but you are an adult. Kind of.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're an adult and you're living on your own. So for your mom and dad to tell you that you can't, I think that is a massive mistake. I know it's painful, but I
Yeah.
say let her go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's going to come home and throw a snit fit the whole
Yeah.
time.
I agree. I would if I liked the boy.
And that's what I said.
Psycho. If I liked the boy.
That's what I said, but they don't even really know him
because
that well.
then I would think, oh, maybe there's potential. He wants to introduce her.
Well, meeting the family is a pretty good sign.
Yeah, because right. So maybe
It's
they'll
sweet.
end up
It's
getting
romantic.
married.
It's
really,
it's respectful.
and she must feel really complicated or like
Comfortable.
complimented that he wants
Oh
her
my
to
God,
meet
meeting the
his
parents is
family.
huge.
Huge. So she'd come home really sad.
I know.
Yeah. So if that was the reason,
Yep.
but oh, that's tough.
I know.
But I wouldn't say no.
I said
I would not say no.
it is nuts to say
If
no.
it
You have
was-
to say yes. Oh,
if it was your high school boyfriend, I would have pitched a fit and said no. But
that you made me break up with.
like, okay,
Do you ever regret that? Never.
making you break up with him,
But like,
regret that?
but I didn't break up with him.
Well,
I
I know.
saw him behind your back.
I know, but no, I don't regret it because in my mind it was
You
all
saved my life.
Yes, it was love. It was keeping you safe.
I will tell
It was
you.
coming from such a good place.
I know, but I am telling you right now.
I know.
If you guys have just let it be, I would have broken up with his ass.
I know,
I
because-
dated him because I wanted to get close to Kate Bosworth because I was a secret lesbian and didn't understand.
But you know what? I didn't believe that because I wouldn't have done what you did. So if my parents had said you can't date that boy anymore, I wouldn't have dated him.
That is mental.
I know, but that's how, that was just the way I was raised. You were a different kid. You were like Aunt Betsy.
I was rebellious.
You were rebellious,
A
but I
rebellious
wasn't
queen.
rebellious. So people actually used to say to me, if you tell her she can't see him, she's going to want to see him even more. I said, that's insane.
Oh my God.
Why would you think that? No, she won't. And they were right. That is what happened.
It is.
I know.
It is.
But we're so
far beyond it.
that.
We're so far beyond it. Okay. Last but not least, in honor of Thanksgiving, favorite Thanksgiving food. Go.
Oh my gosh. It's not the turkey. Definitely not. Probably mashed potatoes with tons of butter.
Well,
And they have to be really whipped, like creamy. Yeah. Oh, and that pumpkin chiffon pie I make.
Oh, so
Amazing.
good. What is your favorite memory of Thanksgiving as a kid or even as a adult with kids?
Oh, this is so good. This is so easy. When we used to go to the DeVitris,
Yeah,
or they
our
used
family
to come
friends.
to our house,
Yep.
and Rusi would say grace.
Oh, Rusi's Grace is epic.
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 And we would
hilarious.
All, like it would be like church laughing.
And like hysterically laughing. And he's dead serious. But he
And we would all be like laughing so hard we would be shaking.
if you could invite 3 people, dead or alive, to Thanksgiving, who would you invite?
Wow. That's hard.
Go, girl. We're on time
Oh.
crunch.
Dead or alive? Well, my mom and dad and Bonnie.
Oh.
Oh, and Kimmy too. Can I have a 4th?
Fine, you can have a 4th.
Okay.
Oh, I would love to have your dad there because I never really got to meet
I
Grandpa.
know. Sad.
And
He died when you were 2.
I know. I have like a vague memory of it. I don't know if it's just stories that have been told
Yeah.
or if I actually do remember it. But 2's pretty young to have that memory, actually. But yeah, I feel like I'm like a lot like him. Shockingly,
you?
I'm diplomatic. I know you guys don't believe me, but I actually am.
Who would you invite, dead or alive? You're very diplomatic.
Diane Keaton.
Oh, she'd be fun.
Oh, I think your dad too, because I would like. I want to know him.
And you knew my
I
mom.
remember
You knew
Muffner, your
Muffner.
mom. I remember Kimmy.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have any recollection of your dad, and you guys just rave about him. So I would love that.
Yeah.
And then Kate Bosworth, but she
so-
have to come.
That's so hysterical. No, you wouldn't.
And one day,
Why? Why do you do that?
because it's fun.
But you know what? I don't know if everybody realizes you're kidding. Like,
I'm not kidding.
God.
Psycho.
Okay.
And last but not least, what are you most thankful for right now in
My
this
kids.
year?
My
Aw,
kids.
yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Best thing I ever did is have you 3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm on the horizon of having one my own, that even makes sense.
Yeah. Let me tell
As I'm on
you,
the horizon of having one my own.
of my own. I knew what you meant. Your little brother, I hope he doesn't listen to this. When I got pregnant with him, I was 38.
And I saw you crying on the toilet.
I sobbed. I cried. Last week, I found out I have seriously dangerous high blood pressure. And your little brother saved my life.
Stop.
I was like, remember when I used to say to you, you never know, like, sometimes things happen and you think it's the worst thing in the world that could happen to you and it ends up being a blessing. Like you getting fired from Sirius,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Look at how much better off you are now.
Getting a divorce felt like a huge failure, and look what it
Right?
led me to.
I know. I'm
Yep.
such a better life. So look at this. Zach, my little savior. Like, unbelievable, right?
Aw.
I know. So definitely.
Are you okay?
And you entertain me totally.
Thank you.
Oh
Are you
my
okay?
God.
Are you okay?
And Paige gave me a grandchild.
I know.
And Teddy's going to give me another
I
grandchild.
know. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just
Promise?
Yes, I just have hereditary hypertension.
Okay, but you're okay. You're on medication.
I'm fine.
We don't talk about medical stuff in our family ever until we're on podcast with each other. Well, I'm grateful for family. You, Teddy, her family, and also chosen family. I have some amazing friends that I'm really,
You
really grateful
do.
for. So
Dad and I were talking about that recently. You have got the most supportive,
amazing.
wonderful friends I think you've ever had in your whole life.
Me too.
You are all so there for each other. It's great to watch. You
Thanks,
deserve
Mama.
it.
Thanks, Mama.
You deserve it.
And I'm grateful for her. You guys, that is it for us. I hope you had a great holiday with the family. More holidays are on the horizon. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow my mom at Babette Strecker on Instagram. And yeah, that is it for us. Don't forget, there are shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/tasteoftaylor. Until next time, bye girl, bye.